so your boy doesn't have to be trudging along on a Monday. I'll be trudging along on a Tuesday this week instead. But I'm sorry to hear that your Monday isn't up to par, and I hope it gets better, my friend. And Canada too, and Canada also gets Labor Day. Canada will also get their Labor Day weekend, so fellow Canadians will also be trudging along on a Tuesday instead of a Monday this week. But I hope your Monday gets better, Andrew. If it weren't a 3-day weekend, I would be right there with you, Andrew. Trudging along on a Monday. Oh, hey, Pooh. That's I think of Eeyore when I think of trudging along. Is it just me, chat? Do you guys think of Eeyore too? Because I know I do. Oh, hey, Pooh. Just another Monday. Like, you right, Eeyore. I get it. I know what you're saying, my guy. I feel that on a emotional, spiritual level, my guy. As far as Mondays go, it isn't terrible, but I prefer to have the day off, TBH. You know, I'm right there with you, Andrew. I'm very, 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 very thankful that I've got the day off tomorrow, but I'm sorry to, at least it's not as bad as it could be, you know? That's why I'm having a drink on a Sunday. Let's go, Val. You tear it up. You tear up your Sunday. You tear up your Sunday before a holiday Monday. Ain't no shame. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You do it. No judgments from me. Mondays, by definition, are dreadful. It's true. Would you guys ever say yes to a 4-day work week where you still have to pump in 40 hours or so within your week, but you're only working, let's say, like Monday through or Tuesday through Friday, or like Monday through Thursday or something? You worked a 4-day week during the pandemic. It was wonderful. What? You had every Wednesday off, so it was in the middle of your week? That's glorious. That's glorious, Andrew. And you were working from home. Four tens in a heartbeat, says Yoko. Right? Why haven't they done that yet? Do you think there's gonna be some kind of crazy, insane, like economical disadvantage or economical, like, I don't know, thing that would just cause, I don't know, that's why they haven't done it yet? But without adding hours to the other. Oh, really, Val? Please and thank you, right? We gotta pick what day we wanted. People thought they were smart taking Mondays or Fridays off, and public holidays hit, and they didn't get the extra day off those weeks. No public holidays on Wednesday, baby, says Andrew Wombat. You're very smart. You're very smart, Andrew Wombat. Facts. 4 times 10 work week. Give me that, says RMD. I'd be down too, man. I'd be down too. I wonder if there's any kind of crazy, like, economic repercussions that would come about as a result of like, if everybody made that a standard, like if it was just like a 4-day work week, 10 hours a day, like you think this would be some kind of weird, like, freak economic repercussion as a result of everybody just being like, yeah, we'll do that. We will also do that. Our company will do that also, and then ends up being like a whole thing. There's an even better idea than 4 times 10. 4 times 8 with regular pay anyway. That's true as well. I truly think nothing would change with the 32-hour work week. I mean, yeah. I think there might be some kind of crazy, like, economic repercussions, though. I mean, everybody's so used to being paid for the 40 hours, though. That's why I feel like 40 hours times, or 4 times 10 would make more sense and would probably be easier to do than agreeing to 4 times 8 with the regular pay. For the execs and stockholders, yeah, right. True. Look at this chat. I think this is the front or the back? I can't tell by the, let's see. This looks like the back. Wait, the front. I don't know, chat. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna follow what Lego says. Lego tells me where to go, what to do, and that's it. You can afford being less greedy. That's true. I think it's the back given the neck bit. That's the back. I think that's the back. You're right. I think you guys are right. That's the back. That sounds about right. I can see that. Back, and it's gone. I could see that. I could totally see this being the back. This is fun. I feel like so far this has been a very chill build. The little Technic part though, that I mean, I always do this, chat, but I always take my heckin' sweet time when it comes to any Technic build. I don't ever like screwing those up. So I definitely did. But other than like the Technic stuff, I feel like this has been a pretty straightforward, chill build thus far. And that part of the model BD stands for badonk. Are we allowed to talk She-Hulk spoilers yet, chat? I mean, technically, if we're just talking about the end credit scene of She-Hulk, that literally has nothing really had to do with the rest of the episode or like the story, can we talk about that? Because I personally loved it. Pezliz, what is up? Happy Labor Day weekend to you, my friend. How are you enjoying your 3-day weekend? Are you doing anything fun, Liz? Hoping Droid Depot drops a BD1 droid. I agree, RMD. That'd be rad. Captain America, insert word here, as the funniest line in the MCU. Yeah. That's that scene in the, that's the episode one's post-credit scene. I thought that was hilarious. Captain America! That was pretty good. I'm talking about a particular type of dancing that She-Hulk was doing in the last episode. I know that it only dropped on Thursday, but I am loving She-Hulk, and not because specifically of that particular scene, but just in general, I am digging She-Hulk. Right, Val? I love it, dude. I freaking love it. I know the bit you mean. I thought it was silly but cute. I'm laughing at all the toxic Marvel fanboys' reaction at it, though. No, I agree, Andrew. And the funny thing about it is that they predict, like, they featured those Marvel fanboys that you're talking about, Andrew Wombat, in the show. Like, they included some of, like, the toxic stuff that they're saying in the show. Like, they know the reaction they're getting to the show, and they knew the reaction that they would get to the show. And they legit featured it in there, which was just mwah. Those things in the show were direct quotes from the announcement video for the series. Yeah, and I love that. I agree, Val. I agree. But yeah, the fact that they were like direct quotes, it's so good, dude. I've been digging it, man. I've been having a lot of fun with these last two shows, with Miss Marvel and with She-Hulk. I like how they trolled the trolls in their way. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they did. It was great. It was great. I've been enjoying it. And I've always said this. I've kind of just been enjoying the shows for what they are, enjoying the movies for what they are. And I don't know. I've been digging them. I've been digging them. It's been a really fun show to watch. Yeah, Andrew Wombat, I mean, it's a really good question. I know, obviously, Yoko's been very busy with everything, and hasn't gotten a chance to do Midnight 30 for She-Hulk, but I hope she does. This weekend, I guessed it on a Twitch stream, and I finished a project, and now some more work. Nice to be here for it. Well, it's good to have you here for a bit, Liz. I really do appreciate that, and that's really exciting, Liz. You've been being a guest on a Twitch stream. You love to see it. You're an all-star mod here at the Nudo house, so it makes sense. I have been watching House of Dragon, RMD. I have been watching House of Dragon. I'm probably gonna end up watching that later tonight, honestly. The show's refreshing, exactly right, Val. Yeah, and that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt about that's how I felt about Ms. Marvel too. Just nice and refreshing. Haven't been because I can't do it consistently. The finale though, for sure. So you're gonna do the finale of She-Hulk. There you go, chat. You've been missing the if you've been missing the Midnight 30 content, you'll be getting it very soon. I know I have. I know I've been missing that sweet Midnight 30 content. This was the badonk. Fair enough. I was afraid I was missing it. I've been hanging out and getting important Larry updates, says Andrew. I love that. Yeah. Yoko's been quite busy doing the thing, doing the things. But yeah, Midnight 30 withdrawal, says RMB. Same, my dude. Same. It's just late for me, man. I always give props to Yoko. A lot of those Midnight 30 episodes have been nodding in and out of sleep. And sometimes I don't even make it all the way through just because I've been heckin' tired. Wow, this is cool. All right, here we go. There's the front of our BD Juan. These are all of our extra pieces, which makes sense. Can't stay up during the week. Start work too early. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. There we go. Here's the body of BD1. We've got the front going on here. We got BD's badonk going on over there. You're on the big screen of April Beast, and I just said the word badonk. Whiz! Dang it! I screwed up! I have you now. I messed up. I said this is BD's badonk, and it's on the big screen. How dare I? Who do I think I am? April B 19-month resub. April B, if it isn't the Lego Temptress herself, April B. If you guys are already following April B, so I'm playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb lately, which has been really, really fun to watch. I actually ended up joining said cult, and I hope I'm still alive. But if you want some amazing and awesome and fantastic Lego content and the occasional game streams with Wisconsin Lego Wiz, who's there in the chat, you should definitely check out April B. April, we were actually checking out something that came from the LAN. And I don't know if you got this as well, April, but this came from the LAN. The Lego's idea book. It got the Nuno House's stamp of approval to be a great book to go on the coffee table. But for any aspiring mock builders out there, and I know a lot of people here in the Twitch brick building community have always voiced their interest in starting to do some mock building. This, I feel like, is a great way to kind of spark some inspiration and some motivation to the aspiring mock builder, not just adults, but kids alike. And yeah, this was a really cool book, available now. You got that book too? Good to know. Got Freddy's stamp of approval. Yes, April. This is actually one of the first times I took a really close look at it, and I dug it. And I know I've always told you, April, I've always said, man, I really need to start mocking. I really need to start doing these things. And I felt like this was a really good way to get some more techniques, get some more kind of like ideas, and a little bit of inspo for mock building. This really, I feel like this book really motivates me to do that. So I can't wait for you to check it out yourself, April. Can't wait to hear what you and your community think about it. I feel like you're gonna end up loving it. The thing is, I don't have very much experience with the previous Lego Ideas book, so I don't know if you have any experience with the previous Lego Ideas books. But I don't know if it's better or worse than in comparison to those. I would imagine it'd be better. Thanks for your lurk, Liz. But I know the community here was pretty stoked about it. It's not a bad price either. $24.99. Can't beat that with a baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that with a baseball bat. I thought it was a pretty good price for a hardcover book that has the potential to be on your coffee table. Val asks, is wondering how well this BD1 stays standing. From what I've seen, for the most part, I know April's in chat and hanging out, and apparently I'm on April's big screen, which puts a lot of pressure on Dan Frednuto. But I would imagine that most of the people that have built this thing would assure you that it is pretty sturdy. The only time I've seen this in person was at Star Wars Celebration a couple of months ago. Unfortunately, it was under a glass kind of encasing, so I can't really tell you how sturdy it was. But from the looks of it, it looked pretty good. Are there instructions in the book for making a coffee table out of Lego? Unfortunately not, Andrew Wombat, but that would actually be kind of funny. I think the whole coffee table bit, Andrew, was just like, you know how, I don't know about you, but I feel like the coffee table book of choice by the person that's hosting you in their home is typically a really good reflection of the person that is hosting you. And I feel like this was a fun one, and that's why we kind of said it. But that'd actually be kind of funny if there was instructions for building a coffee table in there. It stands well. The head is a little wiggly, but I haven't had any issues with its standing, says April B. There you go, Val. You heard it here first from the Lego Temptress herself, April B. Giving BD1 the Beehive's Beehive stamp of approval in its posability, standability, durability, all the abilities. These have been spotted at Costco too for $79.99, chat. Costco. Head there ASAP for $20 off. This is Wisconsin Lego Wiz. That doesn't surprise me either. Costco's been having some pretty hot deals when it comes to Lego lately. All them hot deals, dude. I still rant and rave about the whole Groot and Iron Man Armory deal. Like, that right there is a heckin' steal. That is a steal. You basically buy the Iron Man Armory and you get Groot for free, or for like $10. It's a steal. Costco be coming up with the hot deals. Costco, here's a different story, unfortunately. Really, Val? That's unfortunate. That sucks. That sucks. All right, we're getting some leg action. Don't take that out of context, chat. That's terrible. I shouldn't have said that. We've got part of a leg on BD1. There we go. That sounds better. The leg's gonna be made out of UCS AT-ATs. Dude, that'd actually be dope, Andrew. A coffee table using the UCS AT-AT legs. Andrew, with all the experience you've had with your AT-AT, I'd imagine you would rather do that than display it regularly. Hashtag phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? Listen, I'm sorry. My bad. He's got a leg on his stream. No. Wow, Fred. I know, Yoko. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible human being. He's got a leg. I was comparing Lego prices with a friend in UK today, and prices there are at least $20 cheaper. Yeah, I've heard prices in UK haven't been so bad as of late. And I know you guys have. I know that. No, Canada's kind of been up there. I know for sure, like people in Australia and New Zealand have had a difficult time in regards to prices when it comes to Lego. A neighbor's rubbing off on me. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, Val. I guess it's what it is. That's what happens when you're fresh coming out of a neighbor's stream just a couple days ago, where I got really heckin' unhinged. Rubbing me says Wisconsin like, oh whiz. Dr. Cat, how's it going, Dr. Cat? Dr. Cat builds, everybody. Another fantastic and awesome Lego content creator here at the Nudo House. Another recognized Lego fan media, just like myself and April B. How are you guys doing up there, Dr. Cat? Cooling down up there, hopefully. Canada is always expensive, says Val. That's true. That's true. I know April said she got this book. I got this book. I'm wondering if you got this book also, Dr. Cat. We were showcasing this book, which I got from the LAN. The Lego Ideas book. It's got the Nudo House's stamp of approval. Definitely a fun one to put on a coffee table or share with the kiddos. Doing okay. Finished up a D&D campaign, but also found out our new puppy had to go to the ER today. Oh no. Well, fingers crossed and positive vibes for the little pupper, Dr. Cat. You got the minifigure book though. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out, Dr. Cat. I'm gonna have to check that book out. This was fun. I felt like this was a really cool motivation to get into some mock building. Ooh, this is a fun one. A rainforest habitat. Like I just turned the page to a really cool part of the book. Yeah, positive vibes on over to Dr. Cat, the little pupper going to ER today. That's a bummer. But yeah, really cool book. I felt like this book really inspires me to to hopefully get some do some mocks. I should check out that minifigure book though. That's got to be a really fun book, I would imagine. So we've got BD's body going on. It looks pretty complete to me. I don't see anything else that I would attach to it other than the legs at this point and then the head at this point. Pretty good. The minifig book was really good too. You should definitely check it out, Freddie. I know, April B. You know me well. You know me well enough to know that I'm big on minifigs, and I would imagine that minifig book is going to. It's gonna get it. It knows me. It's like, yes, this is exactly the book you're looking for, Panfred Nudo. Especially being so big on mini figures, and you know that of me as well, April. Book looks awesome. I totally want to get into more 3D mocks in the future. Yes, yes. Yeah, I felt very inspired after flipping through the book. It was really cool. Really cool inspo. But 3D mocks, there it is. The future of mock building. Yeah, I feel like that would definitely help out with a little bit of that. Just, just for a little bit of inspo, Minifigs are such a sleeper slope. I know, Val. And that's the worst part about it, because like I'm guilty. I am guilty of buying sets specifically for the minifigs. And it's bad. I mean, obviously the builds end up being like, yeah, this is great, but really? I'm like, minifigs. Show me what minifigs are included with the set. That's it. Mando, what up, my dude? Welcome on in. That's right, Mando. We finally building BPT. You down with BPT? Yeah, you know me. With the 16-month resub. Let's go. What's up, BPT? Saying wee. I was thinking that, is it a Geico commercial? It's like this little piggy went, I don't know, whatever it was going wee, 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 with a little sticking like its head out the window, a little pinwheel. That's what I think of when I say wee. Did you do that for the Obi-Wan versus Vader one? I know, Val. The one that I showed on the Enabler stream. It's so good. I know, Val. It's bad. Hope you're staying cool, my friend. BPT, it's been so hot, dude. How have you not like just gone to the beach and just stayed in the water the whole time? Well, I know, because you're in Santa Monica and the beach water there is not that great. But that's beside the point. I am sweating. I do be sweating my bricks off too, BPT. It's bad. It's hot, my guy. I have not wanted to step foot outside. The only time I've gone and like touched grass is to go get my mail or to grab my food from the front door that's getting delivered from DoorDash. That's literally been it. And every time I've done that, I've been like, why? Why is it so hot? It's been so bad. It's been so bad. Do you remember that, Mando? I know, dude. It's such a fun commercial. Man, I feel like whenever I bust out any kind of reference, like you just get me, Mando. You just get me. You get it. And I love it. You get it. You get me. Just get me. I love you. I mean, I blame you, Fred. I know, Val. It's bad. I know.
We would be honored
I'd be
if you would join us.
I'd be sweating too, dude. Sounds like my indie summers. It's pretty bad, dude. Triple digits, Zach. It's been terrible. Terrible. Same rain? Exactly, Mando. Disaster coming in hot with the rain. on the screen over my face, because she'd rather see this over my face than anything. This is for you, Yoko, because we played that particular song. But welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? Princess Connie, how's it going? Welcome on in. Geek Panda Squad is in the house. What's up? How's it going? AK, thank you for the 100 bits for the tell me why. Disaster, how was your stream? What were you working on? What were you doing? Tell me all about it. Wee! Princess, how are you doing? It is a good song, Disaster. I agree. How was your stream? How'd it go? What are you working on? We are working on this. This. BD1, BD Juan, everybody. Really fun build so far. It's been really cool. I've been really enjoying it. A great song, even. Yes, AK. AK, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Stream went okay. I was finishing a Yoshi brick set because I live in China. Use your VPN to get much better connection. Oh, okay. Interesting, Disaster. Well, I'm sorry to hear it wasn't cooperating. You need to run some VPN server tests to get a better connection. That's a bummer, dude. That's a bummer. Well, welcome on in. Thank you so much for raiding on over. I really, really appreciate it. You could have raided quite literally anybody else here on Twitch, but you decided to come here, and I appreciate that greatly. We are working on BD1. And speaking of BD Juan, I was watching this video of an interview of Diego Luna, who is also obviously starring in Andor, the new Star Wars show that's coming out. He was talking about how when he grew up watching the Star Wars films, he had learned that this entire time that R2-D2's name, watching the Spanish version of the films, is Arturito, which is Arturito is like a little Arthur, or little Arthur. And so this entire time, like for the first 20 years of his life, he was under the impression that R2-D2 was little Art or little Arthur. And so I don't know about you, but I look at R2-D2 and I see little Arthur, and I'm like, that's not a terrible name for R2-D2. You just saw that video today, says Dars, right? It's so good. Arturito. I love it. AK says, I'm doing good. Not excited for the upcoming semester, but I'm good. Oh, man. But at least you got some really fun stuff done, AK, in your off time. Such as go to Disney World, which is fun. It is a bummer, but but the only way I can stream. Disaster. Vivi Moji, how's it going? Welcome on in. How are you? Good to see you. And Yellow Witch is in the house as well. How are you doing, Yellow Witch? Good to see you, my friend. Arturitos as well, right? Arturito is a term of endearment. People call it Arturo, right? Disaster, right? Sorry, the lady was on the phone. No worries, Vivi. It's all good. I'm Chilean, so we call Arturito too. Really, Disaster? I love that. Arturito sounds like it just sounds correct. This is correct, right, Mando? It does. All my childhood, it was Arturito. Really, Val? I feel like little Arthur might be what we call him from now on. Zach, if I honestly, if you called him little Arthur or little Arturo, like I'd be like, yeah, that's it. You're right. That's exactly R2-D2 from this point forward. It's a common thing. We hear things said in English and interpreted in Spanish. The same thing in Tagalog too, in the Filipino language. Yeah, the semesters were filled with a lot of traveling, so that was fun. Yeah, AK, I'm really glad that you got some traveling done in between semesters. I love that. Very well, thanks, my friend. Hope the same is for you, Yellow Witch. So far, so good. I spent way too much time gaming last night, so I didn't get the ample amount of sleep that I probably should have. A healthy amount of sleep that I probably should have. But at least I had fun. I did, I'm kidding. I was playing with AZ Pinoy, Zach M. Rutledge, Jang, Prophet. It was a good time playing Destiny 2. We're in the middle of doing a raid, and we were there for 11.5 hours. Some people saw the sun. Zach. You know, that's Bob Marley's song, This Is Love, where it says, I want to love you. We hear it, agua And el hoyo. What's el hoyo? Water in the hoyo. What? Which means water in the hole. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Disaster. That's so funny. Doing one last bit of traveling to Tahoe with your friends before classes. Final goodbye to the summer. Nice, AK. That should be fun. Off topic, do you get any more old Japanese city pop slappers like Midnight Pretenders? No, not really. I don't know how often this playlist changes, RMD, but I can send you a link to the playlist again if you want. Water in the hole is gross, says Zach. Clipping and sending to Lady Rutledge. She knows. Lady Rutledge, I mean, I'm almost certain Zach is semi in the doghouse today because of that. Did you get the Haunted Mansion set yet? It's on the way, actually, Mando. I'm really, really excited to build that. I'll probably end up building it on Thursday, TBH. Because I'm excited. I'm very excited for that. Have you built it yet? You guys have built it, right, Mando? You and Dars? I'm hyped for all the fall and spooky season, though. Me too, AK. I mean, the closest I've come to experiencing that is pumpkin cream cold brew over at Starbucks. But when you're drinking in triple-digit weather, it just doesn't do it justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, pumpkin cream cold brews are delicious and all, but when you're drinking it in triple-digit weather, it's like, why? Why even? Be AFK for a bit, friendo. For sure, no worries, Disaster. Thank you so much for rating on over. I really appreciate it. You working on it right now, Mando? Let's go. We're building together. Look at us. Building Lego together. I love it. You know what? The thing is, AK, fall is the best, but the problem with fall here in Southern California is we don't experience a fall. It's either, it goes from being 100 degrees one day and then like instantly the next day it's just rainy and wet. And so and that's winter. So it doesn't even, we don't even get like a in between. Maybe like one day of like quote unquote sweater weather, but that's about it. So fall is great and all, but we don't really experience fall here in Southern California. It's bad. It's bad. I got the look when I went to sleep at 9 a.m. and she was getting up. No way, Zach. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, why isn't this going on here? I feel like this is not how it should be. Been holding off on the fall candles because it's been so hot here. Fall in Sacramento is usually fine, but got in the 60s and 50s, which is perfect. Yeah, and if we got that kind of weather, it'd be great too. But let's face it, it's California. We don't get like fall weather like the East Coast does. I've always been very jealous of like those in the New England area who actually get like actual fall. Like they get actual fall. And when we don't. we don't get anything close to it, you know what I'm saying? We don't get anything close. Like it's just super duper hot one day and then it's just the next. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if we get a triple-digit Halloween this Halloween. If it's 102 degrees on Halloween afternoon, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Grew up in Massachusetts for like 3 years, and fall is unmatched here there. Yeah, right? I bet. I love autumn, says Andrew Wombat. I feel like I would love autumn more if I lived in the New England area. Like, AK, who grew up in Massachusetts for 3 years. Like, they experience, like, true fall, you know? Like, they experience, like, legit all 4 seasons. Which is super awesome. Am I building his foot? Is this his cute little footsie? What is this? Whatever it is, it's so adorable. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade the fact that I live in Southern California, but it is really cool that those in the New England area, typically, those people get to experience all four seasons. I'm like, yep, not here. Leaves are so pretty, reds, yellows, and oranges. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, AK. Like, just super duper picturesque type weather, you know? Like, that's where it's at, man. I feel like I would love autumn more if that was what we got here in Southern California. And unfortunately, that is not what we it's not what we get here. It's not even close. If we did get that, it'd just be simulated. Like, I get that at Disneyland. That's where I get that, AK. I get that at Disneyland, not not naturally. Not naturally at all. SU will just get too hot as time passes. That's true. It's true. Part of me is happy I grew up living in all over in the US because I got to experience all the different states and climates, but on the other side, that I always had to make new friends wherever I moved. Yeah, that's always tough, dude. That's always rough. That was me, but with like different schools. I had moved to different schools a lot. And so I had to like make friends a bunch also, moving from different school to school. So I totally got that. It was just like I didn't stay at any school. The longest I stayed at one school was high school, which was, you know, one school for 4 years. But like I didn't stay at any school for longer than like 2 years. Yeah, it's tough. Especially as a little kid, you know. But I made it work, I guess. I think it helped me be a little bit more adaptable to different personalities and to different types of people. I felt like I got a good look at diversity all in different parts of Southern California, and I obviously it was tough, but I don't think I would trade it for anything. I felt like it's better help me become more of a social butterfly than anything, that I can kind of just chit chat to pretty much everybody and anybody.
This resistance.
Something had some military heritage because of how things were for me. Not for me, no, Robert. It was just going from home to home, or from city to city. Just like my parents and their jobs, like they were just not that they had unstable jobs, but they were just, you know, go from company to company. Well, I got a great friend group in high school, so thankful for that. Yeah, AK, right? Same. True, Fred, right? Yeah. Dude, I'm sure you're very adaptable, AK. Like you're just that type of person. Like I feel like you're probably a social butterfly of the group, and have that ability to kind of get along with pretty much everyone and anyone, right? AK? Like you can kind of talk to everybody and anybody about pretty much anything. Because that's how I feel about growing up in that way. Is that I could totally do that. Like I could spark conversation with the person at the grocery store, and then we'd end up like learning some weird and, you know, very like deep stuff about each other. Like, okay, bye. Sorry, family's from Canada, so my family was never stuck in one place because the family says AK, right? There you go. It does give you a different perspective of things too. It does. It did, for sure, Val. It for sure did. And I'm just now like realizing that that's exactly what it did. I feel like. See, you like conversations with people, yeah. See, I would picture you, AK, as someone that wouldn't shy away from that. I know I do that at Disneyland all the time. And some people are like, how do you just talk to random people? Like, I don't know. They're cool people. They're like really nice people to converse with, so I'm gonna talk to them. Like, but do you know them? Like, no. I'm probably never gonna see them ever for the rest of my life, but that was a really cool moment, wasn't it? Like, I guess. I remember, I remember I was at a baseball game once, and there were some Filipino ladies sitting behind us. There's some Filipino ladies sitting behind us. And they're speaking in Tagalog and whatnot, and they would be like, I don't remember what they were saying, but a phrase in Tagalog is sayang, which is a shame. Oh, what a shame, what a waste, right? And so something happened in the baseball game. I think like a missed call or whatever, and we didn't get to score. And I said, they said it before, maybe like a couple of plays earlier. I said, sayang, and then they just like, oh, Filipino ka ba? Which is, are you Filipino? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh wow, I don't know. They got really excited because I was Filipino. I understood exactly what they were saying. They had been speaking Tagalog literally the whole time and didn't realize that somebody had understood them and everything that they were saying. Not that they were saying anything bad or talking crap or anything like that, but they were just like, oh wow, the person in front of us literally understood everything that we were saying. And I think by the end of the game, like I was like their nephew, like I was calling them tita. And like the person I was with was like, what is going on here? Like, do you know these people? And I'm like, no, I don't know these people, but they're dope as heck. And it was super fun just to like converse with them. They were really fun. They were a really fun group. And they ended up just adopting me as their nephew for the game. That was super fun. Super funny. That's why you're good at making people feeling at ease and welcome, says Val. I like to think that that's the case. That might be maybe it. That's so sick, says AK, right? That's fun. Drives me nuts. No, it's all good. I got what you're saying, Val. Maybe that's what it is. That I'm able just to talk to most people. Like at least I'd like to try. I like to think that I do, and that I'm able to talk to most different types of people. And yeah, even random titas at baseball games that end up buying me drinks because I'm their nephew. Oh man, that was funny. That was probably the best part. They're like, what are you drinking? Oh, just beer, tita. Okay. They come back with a brewski for me. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And that's also the reason why the person was like, wait, what? Do you know these people? Like, yeah, no. Probably made them happy that was another person that could speak their language. That's true, AK. I do the same thing at Disneyland when I see like somebody says that they're from Manila, Philippines or something, and like they're ringing me up at the cash register, and I say "Salamat tita, salamat po," and then they're like, oh, "You're Filipino?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't speak a whole lot of it, but salamat po," and then they just get really excited. So I get that for sure, AK. No one has that skill. It makes a difference. I appreciate that, Val. Buhir at sports game is a must. Yes, along with garlic fries and a Dodger dog. Along with garlic fries and a Dodger dog, AK, 100%. Drinking some Sad Mig. See Travis, let's go. Pour me one, dude. That sounds delicious right now. Sad Mig, everybody, is basically the beer of the Philippines. And see Travis in here drinking some of that brew. You love to see it. Pour me up one, C Trav. That sounds amazing. Small gesture that goes a long way. Val, yeah. Especially after a long day ringing people up at Disneyland. I'm sure it gets tiresome or whatever. But I do love saying salamat po to any of the Filipino cast members out there. They're always really excited about it. That's where you say it's the Philippines. And you know we're all related. Yeah, it's the Philippines. Don't you know we're exactly, Robert? We're all related. We are. Have you seen House of Dragon yet, Fred? I have. I've watched the first two episodes so far, AK. I haven't watched tonight's episode yet, though, AK. Which I'm probably going to do as soon as I finish stream tonight. If I don't pass out. If I don't completely pass out, I'm going to watch tonight's episode. I'm looking forward to watching it. Tonight's episode is fire. Favorite one so far? Dude. All right, maybe I'm going to try and watch it tonight then, if that's the case. Third one is tonight. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I've been enjoying it. I know every time, like the last 2 episodes that I've aired, as soon as they were done, I've just been like, oh, some ish is about to go down, and like that's it. I've been pretty stoked to see what goes down. But each time one has ended, that's literally been my reaction. Like, oh snap. Oh snap, girl, some ish is about to go down. It's juicier and juicier. Sad making a couple thousand lumpias? What? Do you make deliveries? Fax them over, please, C. Travis. Lucky. Pleasantly surprised, AK. Yeah, I'm stoked. I've been just taking it with an open mind, really. Is it watchable if one didn't finish Game of Thrones? I think so, Val. I think so. I think so because, yeah, exactly what AK said. It's a prequel, so you don't need to know. You need to know a whole lot about what happened in Game of Thrones, because that all happens like, you know, a couple thousand, 1,000 something years after the fact. Wish I had. Oh, you wish you had some? Oh, see, Chad, that'd be great. Casting is A1 for House of Dragon RMD. I agree. It's been great, dude. There's some really, really good stuff, man. I have no complaints about it so far. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, they have been great. The young queens. They've been. It's just a good casting all around, man. It's been great. Oh, it's 178 years. I was for whatever reason I was thinking of. Oh, for whatever reason I was thinking. I'm still stuck in watching Rings of Power. That's why I thought that long. AK, my bad. I was watching Rings of Power all weekend this weekend. Well, not all weekend, but I was watching Rings of Power this weekend.
I have you now.
So that's what's in my brain right now, thinking like 1,000 or so years before, which I thought was pretty decent too. My step-grandmother is from the Philippines. Oh, really, C. Travis? Nice. Panda with the 5-month resub. Thank you, Panda. How are you? I was lurking on your stream late last night. I was in the middle of doing a Destiny 2 raid with a couple of people, and I know that you typically do like heckin' late streams. I was up there with you. I was up that late at night with you, Panda. Just letting you know. But Panda, everybody, great friend in the Nudo house, playing some Dead by Daylight. We love Panda here. Good to see you. Rings of Power is only 2 episodes in thus far. That's right, Robert. Yeah, I like that too. I as well. Rings of Power is beautiful cinematography. I agree, AK. It's great. It's great. House of Dragon was so good tonight. That's what they're saying, Zach. That's what AK and Robert here are saying. I'm probably gonna end up watching it as soon as I'm off. As soon as I'm done here. If I don't pass out. If I don't pass out, I'm gonna watch that tonight. That looks. I mean, I'm really excited for what's about to go down. But yeah, I also enjoyed Rings of Power. I feel like I enjoy House of Dragon a little bit more. But that's not much to go off of, considering they've only each aired 2 or 3 episodes. So I am looking forward to what Rings of Power has to offer, though. And I'm looking forward to the next couple of episodes. But I liked what I saw thus far. I'm gonna catch up on House of Dragons episode 3 after your stream. I appreciate you waiting until after stream, RMD. I mean, you could always just tab me up, mute me, and watch for an hour. I'm surely still gonna be here an hour from now. I'm so jealous of you that you get to watch this episode for the first time. Oh, this episode 3, AK? Is it that good, dude? You got me heckin' excited, man. You got me really excited now. Saying things like that. A lot of technic going on here, chat. It was good to Zach. I'm stoked, man. I mean, I don't doubt it. I was just saying, like, each episode has been getting juicier and juicier. Like, literally after episode, I'm just like, oh, girl, it's about to go down. Ish is about to hit the fan. Better watch yourself, Westeros. You know what I'm saying? LOL, Fred dropping BD1 and running to watch the episode. I know, right? No. I've really been excited to build this. And the thing is, either one, BD1, this build, and House of Dragon ain't going nowhere. It's all good. Know what I'm saying? Rick and Morty premieres tonight too? Oh man. Oh snap. What time is that air, AK? I feel like it's already aired or it's airing now. I need to watch me some Rick and Morty. Hey Morty. 11 p.m. on YouTube TV for me. Wait, is it not airing anywhere else, AK? Hello? Is it not any other streaming site? Is it not going to be on Hulu? That's where I've been watching my Rick and Morty when it's been releasing. But that's because it was releasing on... Oh, no, only on live TV. I'll probably end up watching it on Hulu tomorrow. Triple Venti 3D, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing, Triple Venti 3D? Gosh, that really makes me want a Venti pumpkin cream cold brew right now. I really want one. That sounds fantastic. You don't think Hulu will have it for months? That's what the case was in the past. Really? I could have sworn I was watching them dated, like episode to episode, like the following day after the fact on Hulu last season. I could have sworn I was. I mean, I could be mistaken. I could be completely wrong, but I almost felt like I was watching them the day after. Just took Adult Swim. I'll check. They might have done that for season 5. That might be it. Oh, HBO Max. There you go. I feel like it might be on HBO Max too, right? They still have a thing with HBO Max, right? If it's on HBO Max, then I'll just watch it there. HBO owns Cartoon Network. That's right, because they do have past episodes of Rick and Morty on there. But I don't think they kept up to date. Yeah, I don't think they've kept up to date. I think I remember what I'm talking about for season 4. Okay. This is my own opinion, and I envy those who were able to enjoy it, but I found the new Lord of the Rings so boring. Really? Well, I want to see. I want to know why, because we were just saying, Andrew, on that we enjoyed it, but what about it? Were you expecting more? Is it starting a little too slow for you, Andrew? I'm good exploring makers tonight. Oh, for sure, Triple Venti. Well, I appreciate you stopping by here at the Noodle House. We are building the Lego BD1 here tonight, and this is how far we're on. We're maybe about 3/4 of the way through bag 2. But I appreciate you taking a stroll into here, Triple Venti. HBO Max still only goes up to season 5, says AK. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think the episode they air episode by episode as they come out. which is why I resorted to Hulu, which did do that. I didn't like Elrond's casting. I don't think the young Ned Stark actor works as well as Elrond.
Hello there.
Says AK. That's fair. That's fair. Is that a bot, dude? Zach, do you wanna bop that bot, dude? Account created 4 minutes ago. You wanna bop it? I can bop it. I was expecting something. It was an hour of elves standing around looking like something near them farted. That's fair. Gives me an idea of what to print. Oh, nice, Triple Venti. Do you typically print Star Wars stuff? I think I'm actually enjoying Rings of Power more than House of Dragons. Really, Zach? I said the opposite. I said the opposite, personally. Ban that person. Bye-bye. Bot. Be gone, bot. Rings of Power is beautiful, but House of Dragon has me hooked. Yeah, I feel like the story of House of Dragon has got me more invested than House of Dragon's story has me more invested than Rings of Power. There you go. But again, I also say that it's kind of tough to call now, considering they've only aired like 2 episodes of Pop or 3 episodes of Pop. Couldn't see that user in chat on mobile. Oh, that's all good, Zach. I got it. All good, my dude. Mostly Star Wars bus, but I'll be streaming my prints on my channel. Oh, nice. Nice, Triple Venti. So HBO Max has through season 5 of Rick and Morty, but you can check Adult Swim. It has season 6, episode 1 up for streaming. Oh, does it, Robert? Okay, cool. Oh, no, AK, it was a bot that followed me. They didn't say anything in chat. It was like a single bot that followed me. It was like a bunch of letters and it was in like some numbers. Like randomized letters and numbers. And I was like, okay. I'm not about to thank them for my follow because I'm about to ban them. Yeah, no, it's all good. I just got a hello there, which is the follow alert. And then I saw that it was like a series.
Hello there.
See, that hello there was from Triple Venti 3D, which I appreciate, and I've got to say, Triple Venti 3D, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome to the Nudo House, my friend. And I really, really appreciate you doing that. And I'm glad to make your acquaintance. Honestly, season 5 finale of Rick and Morty changed the show for me. Like Rick as a character. Why can't I recall what happened in that episode? But I do know that in general, Rick and Morty has changed a whole lot since the very beginning. Didn't they kind of depict him as more of an a-hole? Like he was like a bad, like more of like an antagonist than anything, right, AK? Season 5, knowing that he's the only Rick that didn't abandon his family. It revealed Rick's whole backstory. That's right, he did. I'm gonna go back and watch that. Glad to be here and meet other like-minded makers. Well, that's awesome, Triple Venti 3D. Well, let us know when you start streaming. I would love to check out some of your your Star Wars 3D printed stuff. Rick, Mari, Jack. Gosh, it's been so long since I've watched it. Since it aired. RMD, I do be watching Cobra Kai. I do be excited to watch that. I do be excited to watch me some Cobra Kai for show. Paxi, hello. Yeah, I'm excited for some Cobra Kai, dude. I need that to come out ASAP. Is that this week? Gosh, I'm so bad on like on the days that these things come out. Hopefully you have your first stream on Monday. Oh, nice. Triple Venti, everybody. I have a shout out there in the chat for Triple Venti 3D, who is going to be printing a lot of really cool Star Wars stuff. And I know the Noodle House is full of Star Wars fans. Go ahead and check out the homie Triple Venti when they have their first stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Paxi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Season 5 of Cobra Kai is next week. Let's go. Refused the future Rick's offer, and he blew up the family, and then they went on a hunt to find the killer Rick. Eventually gave up.
Hello there.
To the new universe where Rick abandoned Beth and went. That's right, AK. That's right. That's what it was. Another freaking bot, dude. Come on, man. Just give it up already. Just give it up already. Quack says, Tito, glad to see you this evening. Had to run out earlier, but hope you are doing well this evening. Quack, I appreciate you, my friend. I am doing well. I hope the same for you. No worries, my friend. Hope the same for you. It's always good to see you, Quack. Good. Checking out that Brickfest troop coming up. No one else in my clan has volunteered yet, so if I go, I might be the only Mando. I have to go and sign up for that still too, Paxi. I think I might be the only TIE pilot there, so no big deal. Actually, you know what? I've been talking to Mandalore the Lego, Paxi. So I'm pretty sure if Mandalore the Lego goes, you will not be the only person from the Southern California clan. But Mando and I have been talking about trooping that one together, Paxi. So you might not be the only Mando there. AK, I really enjoy Cobra Kai. I really do. I mean, obviously, I enjoyed it growing up as a kid, or I grew up watching. I grew up watching Karate Kid, and grew up loving it as a kid. So it definitely hits a lot of nostalgia heartstrings. But yeah, I think it's good. Even if it wasn't for the nostalgia heartstrings, AK, I think people would enjoy it. All of a sudden, this BD1 looks awesome. Quack, this thing's dope. Val, if you're still here, this thing is standing up really nicely, and this is just the frame of his legs. Like, we're not even done with his legs yet, and this thing is standing up pretty nicely. I know you were asking about how this thing. I know you're asking about how well this thing stands, and just the way this is right now, this thing's pretty heckin' good. Mandalore the Lake, there you are. Yeah, Mando. Paxi Prime is in Magdalar, and was thinking about trooping Brickfest Live as well. Mando. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, Triple Venti. Thank you for thank you for hanging out here with us. I had 2 clanmates who are in Pasadena, but I don't know if they are going. I asked one of them yesterday, and she's unsure because she has some kind of deadline to make. Oh, really, Paxi? Okay. Gotcha. For sure. I think I might know who you're talking about. Mandalore the Lego might know who you're talking about too, Paxi. Also, I've never driven to Pasadena before. I've only been there as a passenger. Ah. The parking's a little interesting. I don't know exactly what building it's going to be in, Paxi, but typically parking in Pasadena is not a fun time. BD is solid, Zach. Nice. Only the Jaden Smith one is the only one you've seen, AK. I mean, that one doesn't really have anything to do with these ones. I still think it's not a terrible show. If you haven't watched the films in the past, AK. Your sister lives in Pasadena, so I might see if I can go there and stay with her for a couple days. Oh, nice, Paxi. That'd be nice. Might just kick it there for a while. Pasadena has a lot of really fun stuff to do there, though. So that's not a terrible place to have to crash, if you ask me. Yeah, this thing is pretty solid. Zach, you've built this one before, and I'm sure you know. So far, I mean, just with the frame of the legs and the body, this thing's pretty solid. I'm pretty impressed by how solid this thing is so far. See you later, Triple Venti. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Good night. I hope we see Hilary Swank and Cobra Kai towards the end of season 5. I do as well. It's only a matter of time, right, RMD? They brought in so many other people from the previous movies that it's only a matter of time that they bring in Hilary Swank, the next Karate Kid. I need to see it. I hope you're right, but I've thought the same thing, RMD. If we get to see Hilary Swank in Cobra Kai, your boy would be stoked. Your boy would be stoked. I think that'd be cool.